Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Wasteland Let's Play. So it hasn't really been much time at all since the end of last episode. I've only been able to run the clock here for maybe a couple of minutes. I'm a little bit behind on recording, so we're just going to pick up here. Normally I would play a little bit further along and let some of this building stuff get done, but if I want to get a video out in time, I've got to record now, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, we just finished the research for carpet making, and so I'm going to retroactively go through and use up a ton of this cloth to give these bedrooms a little bit nicer floors. We've also got some new names. So Philly is now Brooke, Andre is now Hobbs, and Jesse, whatever his name was, is now Travis. So thank you for those names. Don't forget to keep the names coming. Female names would help. I think I'm out of female names at this point, and so if you want to get a name in, submitting female ones is the best way to do it, because I think in RimWorld it's pretty much 50-50 as to what gender your characters will be, and the names I've got in the comments are overwhelmingly male, so it'll be a little bit harder for me to get all those in, but make sure you keep submitting them, because eventually we'll run out of both. And don't forget to use the hashtag RimWorld Wasteland name. No spaces. Right. So let's get rolling here. I'm going to let them work while I do this stuff. And oh god, but I don't want to queue up more projects. Like, there's already enough construction that needs to be done. Like, so much. But let's see. Did that unlock new floors here as well? I think I like this wool carpet. Oh, but it requires materials I don't have. Well, we could do like this green, because the beds are going to be green, so it needs to be a color that at the very least complements the beds, which it might be kind of hard to do. I don't know about that. I want some color in this base. Everything is gray marble, and that is not fun. Purple. Yeah, I don't know about any of those. In here, do you have flooring? No. There's some flooring here, but it's just like wood stuff. Yeah, it's all just wood flooring. There's no carpets there. Let's see. Rimkia, you have some floors, right? But no carpet, really. Maybe that's a separate research project. Let's see. Where was the Rimkia stuff? I think it's all up here, actually. Yeah, it should have been part of that. I don't know. I do not know. That's a little disappointing, though. I wish we had a little bit more variety. Well, what about the vanilla stuff? What colors do we have there? It's just going to be very flat. Let's see, we have bed green. I think it's the same options as the other one, yeah. It just doesn't have the checker pattern to it, which would at least make it more interesting. I don't know. Feel free to suggest a color. I'd rather not do just all green bedrooms, but I don't know that any other color is gonna really work there. But again, feel free to suggest one. And I'll try it, I suppose, and we'll see how it looks. But in the meantime, I guess I'll just let them work on the other stuff that we've got queued up, because honestly that's all more important than carpeting. Let's get that corner in, and I'll just mirror this to the room above it, so all of that can get built in, and we'll bring that up to there as well. Okay, let's grab all of that. Perfect. And I don't think it's going to be very easy to get those, so I'm not going to worry about them. There's enough chunks to haul already. I don't think two are going to make a huge difference. Since these are unoccupied, let's start reinstalling them over here. I need to figure out how I want to arrange this. I think doing them back to back would be the best way. So like this, and we'll leave, get a little bit of lag there. And I'm overshooting where I'm going for. Okay. Anyways, I'll leave one tile in between for vitals monitors facing in either direction. I didn't need to rotate that. And then we'll just kind of, you know, copy them over. We should be able to fit 8 in the middle here and then potentially more over there. Eventually these will need to be replaced with the better medical beds, but since we already have these built, we'll just get them over here. And then we can start turning that other room into our cafeteria, which really needs to get done. God, look at Sardine go. Our mining team is pretty good. Even the prisoners are being very, very helpful. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just do... well, not all of that. Up to there at least. And then all of this. All of that. And all of that. Then, if we go into more floors, we want the marble stone slabs. And we'll put them in the entryways. Okay. Now it's just a matter of getting it done, which is always the fun part. Right, so in today's episode, I also want to get ready for these peace talks. We'll probably send our team on that mission at some point during this episode, just so that I don't forget to do it. To that end, do we have anywhere near enough meals? No, because we haven't made any more packaged survival meals. Granted, we do have those chocolate bars, so that is something as well. Tadashi, how do you keep getting out of your vest? I told you to wear it, like I forced you to wear it. You shouldn't be able to override that. I don't know. Do I need to put him on like vault security maybe? Let's see. Assignments. Tadashi. Vault security. Clear forced. And we'll see what that changes. So with vault security, you can wear any type of combat armor and a vault suit. So he should not take that off at this point. I don't know how he was doing it before, because when you force them to wear something, they shouldn't be able to take it off until you allow them to, but he's managed it like 3 times now. He is magic, apparently. Can we get this in there now? Because that'll speed things along. That's not lined up. There we go. That looks centered. We'll need to run conduits over there too. Not that they need any more construction projects. But this will help with their work speed, so I think it is worth it. I mean, their work speed is already pretty impressive, but still, light will only make it more so. And I think that's the last one of you guys. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, they're building it as fast as I'm placing it, which is pretty damn good. Perkin, I'm more concerned about this. Oh, okay, never mind. He's just gonna walk away. My right click didn't do anything there. I feel like we need a light here. Oh, but that's gonna be awkward. Maybe there then? It's never gonna be centered. Actually, I should check. Because it's probably, yeah, it's still 50%, so that's not going to improve anything. We do need to clean that, though. People are leaving filth all over the floors. We just don't have enough people cleaning. Not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Okay, more walls. God, I'm curious, like, what is your mining skill now? 16, 14, and 8. I would have thought it was higher than that even, because they're tearing through this stuff. We do need to start getting these walls in, though, or we might start suffering some collapses. Cazador, can you maybe do that? Cannot work on need material. We're out of marble blocks? That's impossible. Why are we not? Oh, because I've been cutting other stuff. That's why. Also... oh, this was supposed to be for chunks. No slag, just chunks. And I think we've been focusing on cutting sandstone. We need to start cutting marble again, obviously. Okay, well hopefully somebody gets on that. Because we really need those walls in. I might have to pause the mining. Or we could see a collapse here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, just to be safe. Don't need OSHA coming after me. I guess just leave that, and if they mine out the hallways, it'll be fine. We'll just leave the rest of this interior space there for now, until we have marble to support it. And I thought I built this. There we go. Or assigned that anyways. Okay, finally. Stuff's getting hauled, stuff's getting cut. I should probably... Well, I'll let you finish that one. But really should have been doing marble. Especially since there's marble available. I'm going to suspend both of those. Alright, you know what? Any stone is fine. No, why did I do that? There we go. So marble first, then anything else. Which also includes marble. We still need to mine this steel out, but I have to decide what I'm going to do down here. I really do think I want a hallway that runs down into this like little security bunker. I think that would be really cool. So that is something I'd like to do. Are we going to have to start like importing marble from outside? Oh, I forgot we're using marble for the plumbing as well. That's why we're going through it so fast. Not that the plumbing costs a lot, but there is a lot of plumbing to be done. And then, of course, you know, us not producing any for a little while certainly didn't help. Okay. Also, down here, somebody suggested maybe trying corn on one of these since we have 2 rice going. I mentioned in the last episode, the reason I like rice for indoor farms especially is that they sort of mitigate any risk that comes with, by the way, thank you for whoever pointed that out. I forgot that that wasn't there. They mitigate any risk to, you know, losing harvest because they grow so fast that if you do lose a harvest, it's 3 days and then you have another one. With corn, it takes a lot longer, but the yields are better. But I do agree that we have enough rice, I think, where if we have one that's corn and that one, you know, gets lost, then it's probably not that big a deal because the 2 rice will still be able to make up for it. So I think rather than doing this one, since it's already planted and they're, you know, like what, only 5% in, when this one finishes, we'll plant corn here instead of more rice. So we'll have rice, corn, rice, and we'll see how that does. Maybe we'll try to strike a balance in between. You need to be hospital beds. Oh, I can't. Well, I guess I can make them medical beds. However, I need to grab these. And we need to build copies in here. We'll just leave them held open, but this needs to be its own enclosed space. Otherwise, we'll have a ton of issues keeping it clean. And we do not want that. So we'll do that. Again, hold them open, and that'll be its own interior space. Eventually, we'll get sterile tiles in here. That'll help speed up the research and obviously improve treatment, surgery success chance, all that good stuff in there. Let's see. This needs to be walled off along with that. And I just pray that we can get that marble going. Okay, good. People are burning the midnight oil to make that happen. It's actually like 3, 4 a.m. in game right now, and they're still working. Interesting. Grim, have you not slept? Maybe he's on like a weird sleep schedule because of his recent trips. Cargo pods. What do we get? A bunch of lizard skin. That's like way out there. I will send somebody to grab it though. Pete, you're my sort of test dummy for this. I guess Brooke's gonna do it. Okay. You better grab all of it. If I have to send you back out there, I'm not gonna be happy. And right, we still need a power solution for this. Once we have this walled off, though, I'm perfectly happy to have this thing built. We have the components for it. And we have the steel. Right? We have the steel. Yeah. Not as much as I would like, actually, but we have enough. And then it's just a matter of figuring out where to run the conduit. And I can probably just... I don't know. I'll run it, like, straight across here. Maybe mine that out of the way. And then into here or something. Oh, that was weird. We have a shaman merchant. I don't know that I've ever met a shaman merchant. Oh good, your clothing's bugged out. Well, that's my fault. That's my mod. But I'm too lazy to fix it. God, why won't you guys just do this the right way? Make me freaking micromanage everything. Okay, now go dump it wherever you decide to do that. We'll have to see what they have and what they're willing to buy, but there's plenty of stuff I'm willing to sell. I was initially going to try to unload a bunch of marble blocks, but obviously that's no longer a thing that we can do. In fact, we don't have a whole lot of marble chunks. It looks like it's mostly slate. This is marble, right? Yeah, there is still marble available. I want the stockpile. I'm going to say only marble right now. Of course, I should have done that from the get-go because now it's full of slate. What a bummer. As long as it's getting done. Okay, and then who's our talker? Was it Pearl? Actually, I think it's Schmidt. Yeah, Schmidt, can you come address these traders? I don't want them coming into our base because they generally cause all sorts of problems. So go talk to them and we'll dismiss them. Oh, look! We almost got this one finished. Okay, they have a lot of pemmican. I'm actually intrigued about buying that. And they have a decent amount of silver, too. Let's sell everything that's not an excellent sculpture. Okay, so that's 1405, which means we have about 500, more like 450 silver to play with and still get all of this. So how much for all your pemmican? We'll do that. I don't really care about this stuff. They have gold, but we also have a lot of gold. They have beer. Neutromine. I don't really need Neutromine. We're growing it right now. And I could buy an Alpha Beaver, but there's really no reason to do that. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that. I just need to find something to make up the difference here. So, how much gold could we get? Like 4 or 5 pieces? Yeah. That'll at least have some long-term use. The beer will get drunk and that's the end of that. Okay, so lock that in, and then if you could dismiss them. I don't want to, like, order a quest from them or anything. Please dismiss them quickly. I guess they're not going. Now they're going, okay. Off they go. But yeah, I'm very excited that this is getting built. We'll actually have a defensive line for once. Let's see, I'm gonna ask that this marble get hauled as well because we need marble. That is all marble, correct? Yeah, just different qualities. Don't want to be hauling limestone inside or anything. I need to make sure that gets tilled. Is that everything? It'd be nice if this stuff would get done. Oh no! Why is this not getting power? How did I not catch that before? There's no conduit running the power there. So we need to do that. And that needs to be a priority. Yeah, Perkin, come over here and I'm going to ask you to do... Okay. It won't let me prioritize that. I don't want you to haul the slate chunk. I just want you to build conduits. Alright, well, I'll pay close attention and make sure he does it. Okay, so we need to continue filling in these hallways. Like so. We also need to continue filling in the walls. That's kind of an awkward thing there. I don't know why that's like that. I don't know. We could bring this out further, but what would be the point? I don't know. Just wall it for now and we'll figure it out later. Anyways, what I was going to do is give them the okay to start mining this again. Although we do need to make sure like this wall gets built. So who's my other builder? Schmidt, you can build, right? Assuming this has the materials, just come over there and finish it. Yeah, it's got the materials. Somebody just needs to actually do the work. Okay, now we're safe. At least for a little while. If they start digging this out, that could change. But as long as, you know, we get some supports in there somewhere. Also, that doesn't need to be forbidden anymore. Okay, right. Neutral leaf should be going in there. I thought we had some growing already. I guess not. Well, we'll have it now. What is this? Another vault suit? Yes. Surprised we don't have a vault suit in here already. We do have one. So why is he making another? And why has nobody finished this armor yet? It literally needs like not even finishing touches, like just a quick polish and it's done. And I think there was a weapon in a similar position. Yeah, right here. Oh, but that needs a lot more work. Philly, or Brooke now. I need you not playing chess. I need you doing your damn job. Cannot disassemble mechanoids. Is there no other bills? Like, why won't you just pick these up? Do I have to, like, actually put that bill back on there? Because I'm worried somebody's going to start another project, and I don't want that. I'd want somebody to finish the existing one. But yeah, I think I need to create another bill for those. Otherwise, she's never going to do it. Okay, so we'll continue with that, and we'll put that in there, and that in there. Right, so let's figure this mess out. This is what? Light combat armor. That's unfortunate because there's two different kinds. I'm going to assume that it was this one. And for details, I'm going to say only Brooke, who was formerly Philly. Then, this doesn't need to be here anymore. We'll ask for a heavy assault rifle, and again, only Philly, Brooke. So that hopefully she'll grab... I'm going to wake her up to do this. Hopefully she'll grab the existing one. Making like combat armor. Yeah, she's going to grab it and finish it. Perfect. Who's going to wear that? Say, no, Travis can't. Well, I mean, they can. I just need to make a texture for it, but I've been too busy. So that's done, and then she's going to do what? Make the heavy assault rifle. Did that? Perfect. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, I don't know who needs it. Maybe Perkin? Perkin can have one? Frankly, I don't care as long as, you know, everybody's got a little bit of protection when they go out there to defend us. So this is looking pretty good. We essentially have this wall done. It's, you know, they can't get through it anymore, even though it's not actually fully built. So if they want to attack us from this direction, they have to go around here. They can get through there for the time being. And yeah, I should probably mark these as well. This is good to go, so we can use this. It's completely covered, so we won't get any toxicity while we're in there. Did we grab the silver that we got, by the way? Oh god, they left the pemmican outside. Well, luckily, It is refrigerated, right? God, and they left it in the water too. Grim, no. Who can do this? Pete, when you're done using the marble toilet, come pick up this pemmican before it rots and we can't use it. It's like all irradiated now. I just want this growing zone. Thank you. Plant rice. I'm going to forbid sowing. Oh no. Well, this is why I grow rice. For this exact reason. Okay. So, let's see. See, what's kind of shitty is, like, it's not even an adjacency thing. It just kind of spawns in at random. Because, well, it probably would have hit more of this, honestly. If, you know, this hadn't just been harvested. But we have to mark all of this. And, God, it might be easier to just, like, tear this whole thing up and replant it. But for the ones that are salvageable, we need to do something. I think I'm just going to do that. And maybe we'll plant the corn there. Right. So let's do something real quick. Plant cutting is going to be a 1 for everybody. And I pray that they listen, because often this means nothing. In this case, it needs to mean something or we're in trouble. So everybody, stop what you're doing. Good. I'm glad some of you decided to jump on that. Well done. Let's try to save this one at least. If we can keep it from spreading, that would be ideal. Rainer, before that gets anywhere else, get rid of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to say go ahead and plant corn here, since it's already going to be all dug up, and I'll just allow sowing of rice here again. Okay, so I think that went pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, make sure we get that one. Good. Okay. I don't see any more blight. Perfect. So we can go back to business as usual here, which means for most people, I think plant cutting is like a 4 or nothing. So all our priorities are back to normal now, or at least close to what they were originally. I obviously couldn't replicate it perfectly without referencing something, but I don't care that much, to be honest. As long as they are serviceable, then who cares? Alright, and let's get the remaining floors in. And then we're pretty much done here. I'm impressed with how quick they got that up and running. Is it supposed to be there? I think it's here. Yeah. Good guess. And how are those marble bricks coming along? I know I saw some being piled over here. We've got a couple stacks, that's good. Please stop dumping chunks randomly in here. I wish we could get a trader that would actually buy some stuff from us. There's a lot of guns I have no desire to keep. We're getting a lot of chem fuel, and so I wouldn't mind selling some of that excess as well, because we have enough to power these and then some. Like, look at all this. It's like all chem fuel and cloth. And we're going to use the cloth for carpets, obviously, but we're still going to have a lot of cloth left over. I guess now is a good time to do that. Since we have so much, what I'll do, is maybe do a couple of test floors. I think I want to do this checkered one. I think just that little bit of pattern to it will make it a little bit more visually interesting than just a solid colored floor. Also, I believe, oh, they're both 7. Okay, I was gonna say it might use up more cloth, but no, it's the same. So let's see here. Definitely not gonna do red. That's just way too garish. The orange isn't too bad, but I think it's still too dark. Yellow. I don't know about this. We'll do Locke's bedroom floor yellow. Grim and Kate, you're gonna get the cream colored carpet, which is effectively white. It doesn't, I guess it's slightly darker than the white. Green, Perkin and Pearl, you guys get a green carpet. Turquoise, Cazador, you get a turquoise carpet. I think the blue is like too blue. We'll try it. It does match the vault suits. That's too purple. White is like too white. It looks like sterile tiles. And I'm not a fan of the dark or the black. It's just like too gothic looking. Right, so we'll do those 5 testers and see which one we like the look of the best with the furniture and stuff, and then all the rest will be made to match the one that we choose. But still feel free to suggest a color. And then obviously in the next episode we'll have some visual indicators to compare. What drives me nuts about these ponds is there's toxic fallout outside, right? So being outdoors is generally bad. And yet they'll come out here to work on these walls and they'll stand outside of the roofed off area. And it just kills me to watch. But if I try to manually make them move, they're going to do something stupid or not finish what they were doing. So, God, I almost regret not just making this all embrasured, because I'm not sure how well we're going to actually be able to fire out of this. We'll test it, but if I have to, I'll knock out these walls and just replace them all with embrasures. And I kind of do regret not having some on this backside too, because we have kind of a blind spot over here now. We do have more turrets though, so that's something to consider as well. I've got 2 more. So one of them can cover, like over here for example, we'll just sandbag it off. And that way we have like overlapping fields of fire, so I think that's a good spot for one. And let's see, for the other, maybe over here somewhere. I'd like a little bit more overlap. That way, if anything tries to run up and melee this, the other 2 turrets, well, that one won't be able to see it. But this one will be able to fire on them. I want to say, like, there. And then what we can do is wrap them in sandbags. And we'll do the same over here. That way they're fully, well, fully protected is a strong word for it, but they're covered a little bit. This one will have sort of a defilade too, because nothing attacking us from this direction will be able to see it until, you know, they get up to like where the river is, and then it'll start firing probably at an angle like that. But in that point, they're in range of this one. So if they want to shoot this, they've got to get shot by that. This one will draw the most attention though, obviously. And then I suppose I should start running conduits out here. I'm just really reluctant to have exposed conduit. It's not a good idea. So I really need to come up with something better. Let's do this. We're going to assume that that's going to be there and we'll accommodate it in our plans. This needs to run along here. Like so. And I guess we'll do the same over here. That's kind of wasteful actually. I mean, it doesn't matter over there because we're going to run it this way. But on this side, there's no point in doing that. If we run it here, like this, we can be much more efficient with it. Unfortunately, from there, it's, again, in the open. But it is what it is. Actually, wait, we have waterproof conduits now. I completely forgot that that was a thing. Okay, so cancel all of that. Cancel all of this. Those should be fine because they're underneath something. Oh, right. They have to be in shallow water. Okay, never mind. I don't know. That's a 1.0 thing, and I've never used it, and apparently I will never need to. If we wanted to run them across this, we would need to use those, but for now, we have this. If we need to, we can just put sandbags across it. The sandbags will protect them somewhat. It's not the best, but it will work in a pinch. And I suppose that's where we'll leave it for today. So, plans for the future. Figure out who's going to wear this. I think it's probably going to be Perkin because he's got a decent gun. Actually, Locke could use one as well. Start working on this room. So this stuff is going to need to shift over there and we'll need new furniture. I'll probably keep the steel stools, but we'll do something other than wooden tables because they just look out of place. As soon as this is done, we can start with the aquaculture basins. And we'll have a supply of meat. I should also, before I forget, pop a couple of these in. And there. What else? Right, carpets. But you guys will need to let me know what you think. There's a little bit of the green for preview. I do like the checkered pattern. It does make it a little bit more interesting. And I'm not totally against that green, actually. But I'll have to see what the other colors look like. How's our prisoner doing? Fully healed. Resistance is fairly low, so not going to be joining us in probably the next episode or so, but fairly soon. And I don't know what happened to our pemmican. I pray that people aren't snacking on it. I'll have to check. Who did I send to do that? Was it Lilith? She's got 2 pemmican left, so what happened to the rest of it? Oh god. I really hope they haven't been eating it. I should have checked. Oh no. We just bought that pemmican and I think they just had it for lunch. I'll find it. Maybe somebody else has it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.